The biggest WWE return might have just been teased right in front of us, and most fans completely missed it. Because on the Raw after SummerSlam, Triple H introduced a former WWE wrestler who had returned to the company, making his first appearance on Monday Night Raw. And if the latest clues are anything to go by, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins could soon be reunited with one of the most important members of the Shield. Dean Ambrose. Yes, the rumors are getting louder. And what makes this even crazier is that WWE may have been planting the clues at SummerSlam all along. Think back to Seth Rollins' entrance before his match against Roman Reigns. Seth walked out wearing something fans immediately recognized, the infamous mask once worn by Dean Ambrose during the Shield era. That wasn't just a random piece of gear. Why would Seth suddenly wear Dean's mask at one of the biggest events of the year? It felt like a message. And then Roman Reigns made things even more interesting. During an interview after the match, Roman specifically brought up Dean Ambrose, referring to him as the wild herring of the Shield. But Roman didn't stop there. He talked about how, while other wrestlers left WWE to work for different wrestling companies, he and Seth remained in WWE and continued holding down the fort. That sounded like a very deliberate reference to Dean leaving WWE and eventually becoming Jon Moxley in AEW. And when you put all of those pieces together, it becomes difficult to believe they were all coincidences. The mask, the Dean Ambrose references, Roman and Seth talking about remaining in WWE while another member of the Shield left. WWE appeared to be planting seeds. And then came the final moments of Raw. This is where things got really interesting. Roman Reigns was leaving the arena when he reached the backstage area and suddenly found Rey Mysterio waiting for him. But Rey wasn't there just to say hello. Rey revealed that he is the GM of AAA and then asked Roman a very simple question. Can I run something by you? Roman agreed, and then the two walked away together. That's it. Raw ended. But that tiny interaction could have massive consequences, because the question immediately becomes, what exactly did Rey need to discuss with Roman? And more importantly, could it have something to do with Dean Ambrose? According to the current rumors and speculation, Rey Mysterio could be the person who helps broker a deal that eventually brings Dean back to WWE. And here's where the story gets even bigger. The speculation is that Dean could make his WWE return at an upcoming AAA event in Las Vegas, with Triple H potentially introducing Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and the returning Dean Ambrose together. Imagine that moment. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, the three members of the Shield standing together again. And if Dean were to sign a brand new WWE contract, it would instantly become one of the biggest wrestling reunions in years. Now, none of this has been officially confirmed, but WWE has certainly given fans enough clues to start connecting the dots. And if those clues really are leading somewhere, then the next chapter of the Shield could be much closer than anyone expected. So the question is simple. Would you actually want to see Dean Ambrose return to WWE and reunite with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Or should he remain in AEW as Jon Moxley? Let me know what you think in the comments.